Okay, today we'll see the difference among wireframe model, surface model, and solid model. So in the surface model, solid model, and wireframe model, there are different applications that we have to analyze, and we have to choose a perfect application and perfect type of that particular model, so that we can go ahead by using different CAD softwares. So first of all, let us see on the which basis we are going to understand this difference among wireframe model, surface model, and the solid model. So here in this case, computer memory space required for wireframe model is less. You can see on this slide, a wireframe model requires less space, but surface model it requires moderate space, and solid model it requires larger space to store the models in your computer. So entities used in wireframe model, which are these entities used? Point is used, line is used, circle is used, arc, ellipse, synthetic curve such as a Bezier curve or Hermit curve or B-spline curve. So these types of entities are specially used in wireframe modeling. Then if you take a case of surface model, in case of surface model, planes are used, then revolved surfaces are used, ruled surfaces are used, tabulated surfaces are used, and free form surfaces are used. So these type of surfaces we will learn separately, because these are required in different types of car body shapes modeling or sheet metal modeling. So these surfaces are also important in modeling, surface modeling. Now next is solid primitives such as a cone, cube, wedge surface, sphere. All these basic types of solid models you are knowing. Volume is there, cone is there, cube is there, then oval shaped components are there. So these are the basic solid model shapes, and these are used in modeling. Then input data required for wireframe model is more. Suppose you want to draw one model and you require coordinates of points, you require dimension of particular line, you require data related to circle drawing. So data required for modeling a wireframe model is more. It is moderate in surface modeling, and it is less in solid modeling, because in solid modeling you can just enter one or two dimension and you can generate the solid model of small cube also, circle also, or you can say a cylindrical model. So that is more simple in case of solid model. If you take an example of automatic orthographic perspective isometric view generation, so these types of graphics concepts which are more complicated to understand, these are impossible in case of wireframe model. In case of surface model also these are impossible, but in case of a solid model you can easily view isometric view, then automatic next parameter, that is NC code generation. So NC generation it is not possible in case of wireframe model. NC code generation it means that writing a part program. So writing a part program that codes are related to part program, this cannot be generated by using wireframe model. In case of surface model also it is automatically possible. Surface model helps us to generate or to write a part program by using different components. Similarly, solid model is also useful to generate components and to generate their current. Then, if you take the next parameter, that is rendering, shadow effect. In case of rendering shadow effect, it is not possible in wireframe modeling, but it is possible in surface model, and it is also possible in solid modeling. So shadow effects you cannot give in wireframe model, no? Because wireframe model itself is a skeleton. It does not represent surface, so therefore it will not have any kind of shadow or rendering effect. Rendering effect, it means that you can give different colors, you can apply different types of materials on that CAD model. But it is possible in case of surface model, as you can see. On surface model, you can give different colors, you can apply different types of material on surface model. Also, you can apply different types of materials on solid model itself, and there you can generate a shadow effect. If you consider a next parameter, that is cross sectioning. In case of wireframe model, cross sectioning is not possible. It is possible in case of surface model, it is not possible also in case of surface model, but it is possible in case of solid model. Now cross sectioning, it is not possible in case of wireframe model. It is straightforward, because wireframe model, it does not have sections. Surface model also, it does not have a section, because surface model, it is just representing outer surface. There is nothing inside that model. There is nothing inside that model, it just represents the external appearance of the object. So therefore surface model will not have any kind of section. But solid models, you can generate the sections automatically, and that features are available in CATIA software, POE software, Solid Edge software, SolidWorks software, Unigraphics software. These are commonly used CAD softwares, and there these facilities or features are available. Now we will see next parameter, that is CAD CAM CAE modules. So drafting is possible in case of wireframe modeling. In case of surface modeling, drafting and design both are possible. But in case of solid model, drafting, then design, manufacturing, analysis, and assembly, these three things are possible. These three things are possible in case of a solid model. Drafting is easily possible. If you draw an assembly of 1,000 components, you can generate their front view, side view, top view very easily. Also, design is possible in case of solid modeling, and their analysis, finite element analysis, is also possible in case of solid model. Then make different mechanisms you can simulate by using a solid model. But it is a good advantage of solid modeling. So nowadays solid models are used worldwide for any kind of operations. Even though I have seen some examples, solid models are also used for external representing external appearance of the object, rather to use surface model, because solid models are very easy and simple to draw. Right now, if you go to youtube.com, you search different types of models. You can search the different tutorials. You can easily learn how to draw a solid model. You don't need to go for different types of courses for that. So solid models are that much simple. Then you can see the next parameter, calculating of physical properties such as volume, mass, then moment of inertia. So these physical properties are not possible to calculate by using wireframe model, but these are possible by using surface model. Surface model, it can calculate only area. It cannot calculate moment of inertia. But in case of a solid model, you can calculate all these properties: volume, mass, moment of inertia. Such physical properties you can calculate by using a solid model. Then next parameter, that is the elimination of hidden lines. So elimination of hidden line is not possible in case of wireframe modeling. Possible, but you have to do it manually. Automatically hidden lines elimination hidden lines cannot be eliminated in case of wireframe modeling. It is possible, but manually you have to do that task, and obviously it is time consuming. Then in surface modeling, hidden lines, elimination of hidden lines may be possible, but that is provided, that feature is provided in some softwares. In SolidWorks software, that feature is provided and you can easily eliminate hidden lines in case of surface modeling. But in case of solid model, it is easily possible to eliminate hidden lines because it does not accept hidden lines itself. Solid models cannot be generated if you mention some hidden lines in modeling. So there itself elimination of hidden lines happens automatically. So you don't need to go for eliminating hidden lines separately. Automatically you can eliminate the hidden lines. That is a good advantage of solid model. Then if you go ahead, elimination of design parameters optimization. Obviously, it is not possible in case of wireframe model, it is not possible in case of surface model, but it is possible in case of solid model. So surface model, wireframe models are, why these are not suitable for parameters optimization, because there is some problem. You cannot have a physical properties, so you cannot use these models for finite element analysis purpose, but you can use solid model for finite element analysis purpose, and you can go ahead for optimization purpose. Surface model you can take to the finite element software, means ANSYS software you can use for analyzing surface model, but you need to provide some thickness to that surface. Then these surface models can be used for finite element analysis purpose. Then next is that you can use this wireframe model you cannot use this wireframe model for detecting defects. Defects cannot be determined, exact location of that defect cannot be determined in case of wireframe model. You can detect different defects by using surface model. Also you can detect some defects by using solid models. In case of surface model, exact location of defect is very difficult to identify. So therefore wireframe model is not suitable for detecting the defects. Surface model is suitable, solid model is suitable, but wireframe model is not suitable. Suppose there is some hair crack in the model, hair size crack is there in the model, and that can be only determined by using solid model. You can generate its front view, side view, top view in the solid model, and you can easily see the where crack is happening in the solid model. So exact location is very simple to identify in case of solid model. See, speciality of solid model is that you can generate front view, side view, top view, as I discussed in CAD/CAM CA modules. Solid models are used for finite element analysis purpose in case of CAD softwares also. You are under impression that only CA softwares are used for finite element analysis, but in case of CAD softwares like KTI, like SolidWorks or Solid Edge, basic types of finite element analysis can be performed in that software. So solid models are used worldwide. Their drawback is that huge computation work is there. Processor has to work a lot. You need more RAM and large space is required to store the memory. To store different models. I remember almost 150 MB size of solar vehicle we had modeled year ago in a CATIA software, and it has taken almost 15 minutes to open in a software. So solid models requires large space. So this was about the difference among wireframe model, surface model, and solid model.